Yeah, go.
Yeah, Barbara.
I think the ingredients that you have here are so unique and so wonderful that you both were so committed and trusting of the process. And that you were strong and intelligent enough to really meet his strength and intelligence, and those are some ingredients that are just so beautiful, and I'm just so moved by the fact that you really created what is, in my mind, real, that happily ever after honesty and current relationship love, and you know, just trusting that the fuzzy and smelly parts are going to be okay too, and you know, all that. Just the honesty, love it.
Thank you,
Really,
thank you.
really
Yeah,
impressed
I
with
mean,
that.
one good thing about Landon being so transparently authentic is that I knew that if he ever did say, "I love you, I want to marry you," he would mean it. You know, and so that was worth waiting for. And it's true, because now we are so close, and we do keep that, you know, we keep current. We don't let things go under the carpet, and it's always uncomfortable. You know, that never goes away. But we know we'll get through it because we have time and time again, and we've gone through such huge things that, you know, the other stuff seems kind of.
But it is interesting. It doesn't, like, you don't get a package and then it's all done.
No, not
It's an environment that seems like it's stronger for the history, because you know we know we can deal with stuff, but the stuff keeps surfacing, and it seems like it may be DNA. I mean, I've gotten some stuff that's I'm sure is caveman. You know, I mean, you know, coming up through me, and where did that come from? And do I agree that that's what I want to put my life energy through? Do I want to put my life energy through that programming? And that's always a choice. And but of course you have to see it first. And
So would you like us to read just a tiny bit?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, you were going to read first.
yeah, so this was, it's interesting because this is the story of the manifestation of the things that I wrote about years before here. And it's interesting as I go back and reread this, and I took some of Diane's advice and I mean, made a few little more stories in it and things like that. But it's all of the, you know, the same thing I've written before. And so kind of the how-to book is the combination of these, which have the agreements and things in it. Some of the things were learned are obvious. And then kind of the understandings, which are here about how does the mind work. What's the model of the workings of the mind? What's the model of the workings of the ego that's useful in terms of dealing with things? And that was my whole premise. Not what's true, but what is the model, which is never the way it is, in a sense. You know, the word is not the thing, is it? So the model is never, so it's just kind of a map that hopefully is useful. And that this is the manifestation. So if you get enrolled in this, you might even want to go back and say, well, how is the ego structured, so to speak, in a useful model like that? Okay?